Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Tom and Anna.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for coming back to our channel again.
My name is Tom,
And I'm Anna.
and today we're going to learn a very important English topic in a super easy way.
Yes, today we are learning future continuous and future perfect tense.
And don't worry, guys, we will learn everything step by step.
We will learn sentence structure, helping verbs, verb forms, positive sentences, negative sentences, questions, and daily life examples.
We will also practice spoken English together.
And we will talk about common mistakes, too.
So, by the end of this lesson, you will understand both tenses clearly.
And you will speak English more confidently.
So, are you ready?
Let's start.
First, let's talk about future continuous tense.
Okay, what is future continuous tense?
Very easy. We use future continuous when an action will be happening at a future time.
Oh, so the action will continue in the future.
Exactly.
Can you give a simple example?
Sure. Listen carefully. I will be studying at 8 p.m.
That means the studying will continue at 8 p.m., right?
Perfect.
Very easy.
Now let's learn the structure. Subject plus will be plus verb first form plus ing.
So we use will be,
Yes,
and the verb gets ing.
exactly.
Can you give more examples?
Of course, I will be cooking dinner.
They will be watching a movie.
I will be sleeping.
We will be traveling tomorrow.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Now let's practice more daily life examples.
Yes, that helps beginners a lot.
At this time tomorrow, I will be driving to work.
My mother will be making tea in the evening.
My friends will be playing cricket tomorrow afternoon.
The teacher will be teaching English at 10 a.m.
Excellent.
Tom, can we use time words with this tense?
Yes, very good question. We often use time words like tomorrow, tonight, next week, at 5 p.m., at this time tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
For example, at 9 p.m., we will be eating dinner.
At this time next week, I will be sitting on the beach.
Very good.
I think this tense is easier than many students think.
Yes, many students get scared when they hear long grammar names.
But actually, the structure is simple.
Exactly.
Tom, can I try one sentence?
Of course.
She will be study tomorrow.
Almost correct again.
Ha.
We say she will be studying tomorrow.
Because after will be, we use verb plus ing.
Exactly right.
Very easy.
Now let's talk about negative sentences.
Okay.
The structure is subject plus will not be plus verb ing.
So we just add not.
Yes.
Can you give examples?
Sure. I will not be sleeping early tonight.
She will not be coming tomorrow.
They will not be working on Sunday.
We will not be traveling next month.
Excellent.
Can we also use won't?
Yes, in spoken English, people often say won't.
So will not and won't are the same.
Exactly.
Then I can say, I won't be watching TV tonight.
Perfect.
He won't be using his phone during class.
Very nice.
Tom, many students say, she will not become.
Yes, that is a common mistake.
What is the correct sentence?
She will not be coming.
Because we need verb plus ing.
Exactly right.
Very easy.
Now let's learn interrogative sentences.
Questions.
Yes, the structure is will plus subject plus be plus verb ing.
Can you give examples?
Sure. Will you be working tomorrow?
Will she be studying tonight?
Will they be playing football later?
Will we be meeting the manager tomorrow?
Excellent.
Tom, I want to try one.
Go ahead.
Will be you sleeping early?
Almost correct again.
Ha.
We say, will you be sleeping early?
Oh, you comes after will.
Exactly.
I think questions are becoming easier now.
That's great.
Can we also learn WH questions?
Of course, WH questions use words like what, where, when, why, who.
Nice.
The structure is WH word plus will plus subject plus be plus verb ing.
Examples, please.
What will you be doing tomorrow evening?
Where will she be staying?
Why will they be laughing?
When will he be arriving?
Who will be teaching the class tomorrow?
Very nice examples.
Now let's practice spoken English conversation.
Yes, that is the fun part.
Kana, what will you be doing tonight?
I will be watching a movie.
Nice. What movie will you be watching?
I will be watching an action movie.
Sounds fun.
What will you be doing tomorrow morning?
I will be recording videos for our channel.
Guys, Tom works very hard for this channel.
And Anna helps a lot too.
Aw, thank you.
Now, viewers, practice with us.
Yes, repeat after us.
I will be learning English.
I will be cooking dinner.
They will be traveling tomorrow.
We will be studying tonight.
Excellent.
Pause the video and make your own sentence.
And comment your sentence below.
We love reading your comments.
Now let's talk about future perfect tense.
Okay, this tense sounds difficult.
Don't worry, we will make it easy.
Thank you.
Future perfects talks about an action that will finish before a future time.
Oh, finish before a future time.
Exactly.
Can you give one simple example?
Sure. I will have finished my work by 8 p.m.
So the work will finish before 8 p.m.
Perfect.
Now I understand.
Great. Now let's learn the structure. Subject plus will have plus verb third form.
So we use will have.
Yes.
And we use the third form of the verb.
Exactly.
Can you give more examples?
Of course. She will have completed her homework.
They will have arrived by noon.
We will have eaten dinner before the movie.
He will have left the office by 6 p.m.
Excellent.
Tom, can we use time words here too?
Yes. We often use by tomorrow, by 5 p.m., before Monday, by next week.
Because the action finishes before that time?
Exactly.
This is becoming easy now.
I'm happy to hear that.
Can I try a sentence?
Of course.
She will have finished the project.
Almost correct.
Oh no.
We say she will have finished the project.
Because we need the third form?
Exactly.
Finish, finished, finished.
Perfect.
Eat, ate, eaten.
Very good.
Go, went, gone.
Excellent job.
I feel more confident now.
That's amazing. Now let's learn negative sentences in future perfect.
Okay.
The structure is subject plus will not have plus verb third form.
Examples, please.
I will not have completed the work by Friday.
She will not have arrived before 9 p.m.
They will not have finished the game.
We will not have cleaned the house by tomorrow.
Excellent.
Can we say won't have?
Yes, absolutely.
I won't have finished my homework by 7 p.m.
Perfect.
He won't have reached home before midnight.
Very nice.
Tom, many students say she will not have finish.
Yes, that is wrong.
The correct sentence is she will not have finished.
Exactly right.
Third form is very important here.
Very important.
Guys, please remember this rule.
Now, let's learn interrogative sentences in future perfect.
Yes, questions again.
Yes. The structure is will plus subject plus have plus verb third form.
Okay.
Will you have completed the report by tomorrow?
Will she have arrived before dinner?
Will they have finished the meeting by 5 p.m.?
Will he have learned English by next year?
Excellent.
Tom, I want to try one more.
Go ahead.
Will have you completed the work?
Almost correct.
Haha, again.
We say, will you have completed the work?
Okay, subject comes after will.
Exactly. Now let's learn WH questions in future perfect.
Yes, I want more practice.
Great attitude. The structure is WH word plus will plus subject plus have plus verb third form.
Okay.
What will you have completed by Friday?
Where will she have traveled by next summer?
When will they have finished the project?
Why will he have left early?
Who will have prepared the food before the guests arrive?
These examples are very helpful.
I'm glad.
Tom, sometimes I feel confused between future continuous and future perfect.
Many students feel that way.
Can you explain the difference simply?
Of course, future continuous shows an action that will be continuing in the future.
Okay.
Future perfect shows an action that will be finished before a future time.
Oh, now I see the difference.
Let's compare them together.
Yes, that helps a lot.
I will be studying at 8 p.m.
That means the action is continuing at 8 p.m.
Exactly. I will have finished studying by 8 p.m.
That means the studying will finish before 8 p.m.
Perfect.
Very easy when we compare them.
Exactly.
Can we do more comparisons?
Sure. She will be cooking dinner at 7 p.m.
The cooking is happening at 7 p.m.
Right. She will have cooked dinner by 7 p.m.
The cooking finishes before 7 p.m.
Excellent.
They will be traveling tomorrow morning.
The travel will continue tomorrow morning.
They will have traveled 500 miles by tomorrow morning.
Very good.
Now I understand both tenses much better.
That's wonderful.
Guys, if you also understand now, comment Easy English.
Yes, we love seeing your progress.
Tom, can we do a mini quiz now?
Absolutely.
Guys, answer before Tom gives the answer.
Question number 1. At 10 p.m., I blank sleeping.
Future continuous or future perfect?
The answer is at 10 p.m., I will be sleeping.
Because the action is continuing at that future time.
Exactly.
Next question. By next week, she blank the book.
Think carefully, guys.
The answer is, by next week, she will have finished the book.
Because the action finishes before next week.
Perfect explanation.
Thank you.
Perfect explanation. Next one. Tomorrow afternoon, they blank football.
The answer is, they will be playing football.
Excellent.
Next question.
By 5 p.m., we blank the work.
We will have completed the work.
Very good.
This practice is helping a lot.
Yes, practice makes English easier.
Tom, can we do some real spoken English examples now?
Of course. Will you be using your phone during class?
No, I won't be using my phone.
Will you have completed your homework before dinner?
Yes, I will have completed it.
Excellent.
Where will you be going tomorrow?
I will be going to the office.
What will you have done before bedtime?
I will have completed my work.
These examples sound very natural.
Because they are real daily English sentences.
That is why practice is important.
Exactly.
Tom, can we talk about common mistakes again?
Definitely.
Many students say, I will be go tomorrow.
Yes, that is wrong.
The correct sentence is, I will be going tomorrow.
Exactly.
Another mistake, she will have ate dinner.
Good example.
What is the correct sentence?
She will have eaten dinner.
Because after have, we use the third form.
Exactly right.
Another mistake, they will be played football.
Yes, wrong again.
Correct sentence is, they will be playing football.
Excellent.
Guys, mistakes are normal.
Very normal.
Please do not feel shy.
Every English learner makes mistakes.
Even small practice every day helps a lot.
Exactly.
Tom, can we teach a memory trick?
Great idea.
Yes, beginners love memory tricks.
For future continuous, remember this. Will be plus ing.
Very easy.
For future perfect, remember this. Will have plus third form.
Simple and powerful.
If you remember these two small formulas, the tenses become much easier.
Guys, write these rules in your notebook.
And practice every day.
Tom, let's make a small conversation using both tenses together.
Great idea.
Tom, what will you be doing tomorrow evening?
I will be recording another English lesson.
Nice. And by tomorrow night, what will you have completed?
I will have completed 2 new videos.
Wow, that is productive. What about you, Anna? I will be answering student comments tomorrow evening.
That's great.
And by midnight, I will have replied to many students.
Excellent English.
Thank you.
Guys, now it is your turn.
Pause the video and make 2 sentences.
1 sentence in future continuous.
And 1 sentence in future perfect.
Then comment below.
We really enjoy reading your examples.
And don't worry if your sentence is not perfect.
Yes, learning takes time.
Now let's do a quick revision.
Yes, quick revision time.
Future continuous talks about an action that will be continuing in the future.
Structure, subject plus will be plus verb ing.
Example, I will be studying tonight.
Future perfect talks about an action that will finish before a future time.
Structure, subject plus will have plus verb third form.
Example, I will have completed my homework by 9 p.m.
Excellent.
We also learned positive sentences,
Negative sentences,
questions,
WH questions,
daily life examples,
spoken English examples.
and common mistakes too.
Exactly.
Guys, you learned a lot today.
And we are very proud of you.
Yes, if you stayed with us until the end, great job.
Keep practicing English every day.
Even 10 minutes daily can improve your English.
And remember, English becomes easy when you practice regularly.
Never be afraid of grammar.
You can learn step by step.
And we are here to help you.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please like this video.
Subscribe to English with Tom and Anna.
And share this lesson with your friends and family.
Also, comment your own example sentences below.
We read your comments every day.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
Take care, keep practicing, and keep smiling.
Bye, everyone.
See you in the next lesson on English with Tom and Anna.